and this is a match. I intentionally played a team game on Dawn of War 2 Retribution, the Elite mode, fortunately, because this is the only thing that is worth it, if anything, of Dawn of War 2. Just to show again more proof about this game that it's lacking what they didn't deliver what it was promised. They said it's gonna be abilities, and there are no abilities. There are in campaign, but they are not in multiplayer, so it's as if they are nothing, not at all. They don't exist because they should be in multiplayer on all factions, I mean, but they are not. So guys, let's see this replay. It's a pretty good one, and I managed to get 3 house on the team because you don't usually get it. It's mostly Space Marines, and I just like playing mirrors. So let's get into it. So it's like let's see. It's like a house crusade at a planet. Catherine purification plant. So let's go. Crocodile as the Chaos Lord. Dax as Plague Champion. Me as Chaos Sorcerer. On Black Legion skin me. A remake I made for myself. This is just his own skin, and another Black Legion. So Imperial Guard Lord Commander. What's this? Yeah, just Cadian troops. I don't know what the regiment it is. This is Blood Ravens and an Orc Wag. So it's like the Chaos assaulted the planets and he found whoever was there. So let's see. Also guys, this is considered a long game, 24 minutes. And as you saw, in Dawn of War 3 the games last much more, even 50 minutes plus. There is no map mined out, which is much better. It's Dawn of War 3 is better in every regard, so let's see. Where are the abilities? There are no abilities, just the Doom Blast. Dawn of War 3 is full of abilities. What was promised here happened in Dawn of War 3. Okay, here is engagement. I am against the Imperial Guard. Here is I'm trying to flank with the cultists. Okay, they got the Flamer upgrade, which gives them 2 power weapons also, which doesn't make any sense. Because Flamer isn't a power weapon, but that's what they did. They did things here that don't make any sense. Okay, this is the Black Legion Elite skin. We got the camera mode. Black Legion Elite skin of Elite mode. At least we got the camera here. Which is lacking on Dawn of War 3. I don't know how they managed to do that. The Plague Champion managed to push this guy back. He's down. That's great. And here the battle I died meanwhile, fighting against this guardsman. Putting them behind. He's going to break the cover. I thought he was going for a stomp, so I pulled back. He built some cover here. So what's happening? People were complaining about Dawn of War 3 being just the battles happening on the shield generators. Well, nope. Here is an upgrade for the hero. Nope. Here it's just power bash. All you do is power bashing. Meanwhile, guys, I built the powers for my team. That's why I'm making Havoc Squad now. Double shoot as Slugger, tactical, assault, double guardsman. Here comes my ally. CW SSM 1 cultist, 1 SSM 1 cultist, so he lost 1. Okay. My own. I tried to flank at this But I failed the sentinel, but failed. He managed to risk. I was trying to deny this. Okay, he was guarding his powers here, and you make one step and see the enemy. There is no room for any tactic. And this is a 3v3 map, so what happens in 3 versus 3, guys? You just blob. Two teams are blobbing and attacking each other. Nothing. This guy's got pinned. They're going for another jump, and that's it. I'm trying to pull back. There is nothing about this game. Nothing good about this game. No tactics, no strategy, nothing. The only tactical thing is there is no, it's just which unit engages which, what unit engages each enemy unit. That's all about it, which is ludicrous. This is considering this to be tactical. Nothing. Hey, he's gonna retreat, his base is back, that's it. Sadly he lost the model here. Meanwhile he's getting power bust. What's happening here? Here the map is pretty neutral. And here my cultist is worshipping. I'm positioning I lost one squad cultist. I have positioned these guys. I couldn't just pull back in the base in order to save them, and nothing. That's the tactic of this game. It's nothing, guys. Zero. This almost died, so I didn't manage to kill it. A Doom Blast could have killed it, but not now. So what's happening here? Yeah, he's just moving around. Yeah. That's the only tactical thing. Which units engages what? He's plaguing his own units. Okay, he just pulled back again. Nothing to do. Meanwhile, the map here is ours. We mostly held it.
Your forces obey you.
I was nodding just to deny it a little bit further, but he was having flammers. He was moving a little bit forward to deny this.
Fulfill your command.
This is his, this is ours, and this is contested. Meanwhile, yeah, that's the only engagement. The Haltix will engage tactical, and the CSM will shoot both of these types of guys. And these guys will jump, he will retreat, and that's all about it. The more CSM are coming to shoot. Okay, he's not pulling, but he's just let's see. Meanwhile, alright, I managed to cast a spell with my sorcerer, going to kill this guardian as much as I can. I saw he was positioned here, so I placed the... I didn't know, so I saw he was coming from behind. These are, of course, I made a grenade lancer. He was pushing here again. What's going on here? Okay, the Space Marines, Maur guys with two. Now I saw he was positioned over here, and I came on this point. He's double CSM, so here comes the grenade barrage. I just saw him and pulling back, and that's yeah, triple CSM now for the Plague Champion. That's it, and I saw he was positioned here, so he was running, and I said okay. Yeah, here is just a blob engagement. He was trying to position here my troops. This guy is going to drop. Everything got suppressed here, nothing special. The blob of orcs. This game, people complain that this game is about tactics. It's not. This game is all about blobbing. I managed to kill this sentinel, fortunately. This game is just about blobbing, guys. If anything, this is the blobbing game. I have Vox now suppressing them. He's about to retreat. He managed to see his blob, or the orc melee blob pushed him back.
The allies' sorcerer proved weak.
I died again. Yeah, I died again. Now the Space Marines is coming. Double Assault Marine for the Apothecary. We're all tier 2. Now he's the final of one of the opponents going tier 2. It's just a blob, guys. Look, he's got okay. Got a full engaging into the raptor.
Amongst the masses.
Okay, Chaos Lord went for a lightning claw. What good got this game is the weapon types. Lightning claws are useful versus infantry, not versus vehicles. It's also power damage. The maul, the hammer, for example, is useful versus master. How can I put it? Versus infantry also. What the? He's now going for Let the Galaxy. Okay, what's this? Markov Zins Marines and Markov Zins Marines. Alright, he lost one squad also. Meanwhile, here comes the engagement. Yeah, that's the only tactical thing of this game. CSM here, cultists spread here, and the Havocs are. I managed to kill his and that's some special ability, engulfing them in flames. He's gonna get flamed, lose a lot of troops. Yeah, he took all the flames in his way back. Some let the galaxy burn. Did he save them? Okay, he saved his guardsmen with minimal health. Okay, this is about to die. Yeah, the Chaos Lord just managed to. It would have been better to have them all though versus orcs. It's not fighting against space marines. The lightning claws are useful versus heavy infantry. But anyway, now my cultists, as you see, I position them here so they get to shoot behind this wall, which he can't fire. It's a shot blocker, but you get to see. So that's the only tactical thing about this game. Going tier 3. I have a lot of resources, but I decided to go tier 3. Double cultist, single CSM, and one Havoc squad. I'm pushing back. Apothecary with a single Stern Guard. I guess he's gonna go for a Vanguard also. And what's going on over here? Let's see this battle. Because there's nothing to see, just, there is nothing, guys. This game is nothing. The nukes are. Some nukes are good, some nukes are bad. I mean, the red resources are ridiculous. You have to. Some factions need to constantly sacrifice their troops to get a red resource, which is ridiculous. Orcs are getting red resource while fighting, which makes sense for them. Okay, now this is gonna get denied again. Of course, I'm getting some red too, but it gets much more, so I shouldn't have built this in the first place. Dawn of War 3, guys, is such a good game. Sadly, it lacks factions. It needs more factions. He's gonna deny this. That's a very good. This shrine should have been next to the listed victory point, not here, but anyway. Or over here somewhere. Okay, he's jumping. Yeah, what's the tactical thing about this game? These guys with jump, nothing. I'm flanking from this side. I have my warship to throw in here some. Here's the Lord. The Lord is gonna do good against. And here is a plague cloud moving forward. He's gonna hit them hard. These guys are gonna die. Full upgraded guardsmen are just gonna make it out. Okay. So what happened? That's the tactical thing about it. Where you're gonna throw the hero's ability, the commander's ability. Again, this guy is down again. He's got upgrades on it. Meanwhile, our ally is gonna push him back. And while I capture this, I was moving a bit forward with the plague variants to power bus, and that's the whole thing. I went for plague marines before going to tier 3. Yeah, I changed my mind. I cancelled them, build the plague marines, then went to tier that's an ability they are using. Now you could argue that the commander, like the sparring champion here, the upgrades are abilities for the units, but they're not. The upgrade is just a different unit, changes the unit. Either you're gonna go with sparring champion CSM or marks, but these are not abilities. This is a different unit. The different weapons, of course, are. Dawn of War 3 units got the abilities that should be Dawn of War 2, since they went for abilities. Okay, here is the blob. There is no tactic, it's just a blob. The busting power. Here I managed to kill power. Yeah, these guys are pulling back. Of course, you don't want always to fully reinforce the squad because it takes population cap, so you want to have some squads undermanned, just to be there.
The enemy has 200 points remaining.
Remember, this is a 3v3 map, it's not a 1 versus 1 map. So you understand how limited this game is. Yeah, here is a blob coming, the assault marine is just coming. They're jumping on my cultists. And here we're going to get a nuke. Let the galaxy burn from the Lord. He managed to catch me off guard. Of course he didn't kill this because he's out of range. And meanwhile, our ally lost his entire army. I'm going for a tank. Some flash kits. They all got a lot of armor. The Space Marine West is red. He can't move forward here. I came at this point to secure this my ally. He's got these under his control, these requisition points. This needs a repair. Okay, and what's that? That's some nob squad fighting against the Chaos Lord. It's gonna be some abilities. Oh, that's a turret here. No, that's they're not. Havocs are firing. I'm getting inside the cover of the Havocs. And he's gonna jump one in. My CSM are just. I got the Tome of Subjugation to control the enemy unit. They pulled back all the blow. Nothing. No, nothing about strategy, guys. Yeah, all you need is just 2 Plague Marines in the squad. Yeah, Dux wasn't really doing much. Because they were pestilent. Okay, that's his some Terminators from the Chaos Lord. But these are my Terminators, no. Yeah, I was essentially at this point the guy holding the enemy back. Yeah, he's not gonna do anything, he's just gonna die. I went for the lightning glows. This Shrine heals. The crocodile was getting a great and clean one. What's that? Unmarked CSM. There is a vehicle. So he was building a tank. Just
Etch the runes of blood.
of course, there are no house terminators in retail. He made a great and clean one, but he's not gonna achieve much really. He should have gone for terminators instead. Here I casted some Doom Blast. Immediately pulling back. I want to revive. The Lord got the Blood Rune here. Here comes the Space Marine Land Raider. It's got an ability, the Land Raider, but and a lot of weapon types. What this game has good, they have well made, is the different weapon types. The different weapon types, plasma, melta, it's not just true damage and regular damage. Okay, here comes the... Well, it's a waste, the nuke, really, this. nothing to hit, mostly hit our units. It didn't hit anything, just a scout. Okay, we're getting shot hard. Okay, he moved forward to get an clean one, who is going to die, but... Okay, now this guy brought the Predator forward, moving now forward. With the mark of Zin's tank. Here come the orcs flanking, that's the tactic. There is no tactics here. The only thing they did good here is the different weapon types. Bolters, heavy bolters, lasers, plasma damage, piercing damage, all these weapon things. These guys are stealth. Now, I don't know what's happening now. Okay, there it is. There comes the nuke. He's gonna lose his squads. I don't know what this is. He's trying to kill the... these are my... Yeah, the orc lost, I guess, his entire army. He lost a lot. Plague Marines are about to drop. They are tagged in melee. At this point I realized I couldn't... He was building his tank in the front. There is some engagement. The Land Raider went down. Not really worth that much. Yeah, they did well. The different damage type of the weapons. You build the turret here, of course it's not gonna do much. Nothing. This game is nothing good. Yeah, he's bringing down the tank. Yeah. My Terminators, no, that's Crocodile Terminators. I just thrown some. Here come my Terminators again. This is still standing. I use it to reinforce my squads. And again, like I said, I had some troops. I didn't need to reinforce them all, so this is just one unit, but I don't need more. The Plague Bolters don't do much against the rest. So here comes this, what's called Stormblade, Plasma Baneblade. Double knobs for the orc. It's nothing, there is no tactic in this game. Here the orcs are just gathering to move forward. Nothing. This game is so sad. Anyway, Plague Champion with Plague Fist, Armor of Pestilence, and Blood Grenade. He should have had the Icon of Despair at this moment. Anyway, here they come. Okay, he's gonna drop again.
Your forces obey you.
There's no point in what he did. Noise Marines for the Master Blaster, Sound Blaster.
Chaos has the upper hand.
He was now moving. His Terminators are useless here, but here is the engagement. I was holding them back. Here comes another nuke. I tried to teleport away. Yeah, I managed to save some of them. He's not gonna move forward. I managed to keep him alive. Okay, and another nuke. I was suppressing him. Oh, he managed to escape. Yeah, he managed to escape. And at this point, what did I go for when I saw this? I went for the Land Raider Phobos here when I saw this. Double las cannons, kill the elevators. Here just which is just yeah, that's the only ability. There is no Terminators got high subjugate his stern guard. Obviously shooting his own troops with this cannon shot. And there is nothing really to do. He was decapping with these cultists. Meanwhile I was Yeah, this weapon, they did well the different weapon types and the weapon platforms. That's the only thing they did good, which sadly they didn't do in Dawn of War 3. Here comes the Land Raider. Building all these different weapon types, they did them well. But that's the only thing they did well, really. Here comes the Phobos, trying to engage the enemy. I'm going to engage the Bane Blade, the Storm Blade. It's gonna go down. At this point I said okay, let's stand. I should have pulled this back, but with the war, but it's not that easy. I said, okay, he's giving me charge now. I'm gonna lose my system. I start to get it again down. And this is the end of this. Here was some battle. This one managed to give us the victory. They couldn't be everywhere. Yeah. And that's it. What remains? Stern Guard. Vanguard. No, these are the Vanguards. Power Fist. So what remains? CSM, Cultists, House Terminators and Great Unclean One. Noise Blasters and House Cultists. He lost the tank, he's making another one. Havoc, made it to the end. Double Cultist, lost my CSM. One Plague Marine. One the Terminators. And the Mage. So, as you see, this game has got nothing of tactics. The only thing that they did good in this game is the different damage types. That's all they managed to do good. So they invested heavily on the different damage types of like Power Fists, Lightning Claws, Thunder Hammers, Hammers. The Orc Warboss can get a Bolter. It's got a Power Claw, it's got a Big Bang Hammer also, it's got the armor, and the Apothecary got Axe, Apothecary and Medical Equipment. He gets also a Bolter, he also gets a sword, and he also gets something else, I don't remember. Lord General, I don't know where he's dead or something. He's got a cannon here, Executioner cannon. I guess that's like a plasma building, but they did well, like I said, the different damage types. Here a Power Fist instead of a Thunder Hammer at the moment, and Plasma Pistol. And they failed the unit abilities that there are in the campaign. For example, the Thunder Hammer of the Terminators, and not the Lightning Claws, the Thunder Hammers. And the Power Fists stun vehicles. They don't do it in multiplayer. And there are a lot of other examples that are like this. So guys, I don't get it. How did they manage to? They did this very hard part really well, like excellent in a sense. And they totally failed the weapon, the unit, the tactical aspect of the game. There is no, like I said, you just make one step and you see the enemy. There are no satisfying number of unit abilities. For example, remember this is the elite mode, it's not the game itself, because in the game itself there are few less abilities, for example, and units. So while in Dawn of War 3 there are a lot of abilities, like the Flamer is an ability of the Space Marine, the Orcs got these stick bombs. Here you need to make a squad to have stick bombs. The Elder got the teleporting buildings, they got the web connection, they got tons of stuff. If only we got this level of unit of different damage types of weapons that is in Dawn of War 3. Look at this, this is the Starguard. It's got 4 different types, or 3 different type of weapons to swap from, 4 or 3. They got one active and they switch to other, which is great. If only they did the weapon type development they did in this game in Dawn of War 2, and they brought it in Dawn of War 3 with the abilities that are in the units. If only they did that, that would be excellent. But sadly, well, let's see how my Terminators look like. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Lighting claws. These are, like I said, anti-infantry. Mostly. The autocannon is the range version. So guys, where are they standing? There are the vanguards remain alive of the Space Marine. They look pretty cool. This is an elite mod unit, of course. It does not exist in Dawn of War 2 Retribution Retail. Huh. Now someone could argue, well, the different weapon types are the abilities. They are not. They are not, guys. The different weapon types are excellent to be in a game, look, but they're not the abilities. Look, there is a power sword in this squad. There is a lightning claw in this squad. And what's that? And a power fist in this squad. But these are not abilities. This is an excellent design of different weapon types. These are the Terminators of Crocodile, yeah, another brand. So, and where are the Stern Guard? This is 4 to 4, and this is 3 to 4. With just switch weapons. So, you understand, guys, that if only, like I said, here is the Vanguard. Okay, here's the Stern Guard. And what's the other Stern Guard got for weaponry? Ah, a power sword. So 2 power swords, a lightning claw, and the power fist. So, guys, if only they have, and this is an upgrade because the sergeant got a power hammer. I don't have a power fist by default. So if only they did this, the Bane Blade, for example, has got a pretty different weapons. And if only they did the job they did in different weapon types of Dawn of War 2, and they brought them and the abilities they have in Dawn of War 3. If only they have done that, guys. And if they have just done that, and the base building in Dawn of War 3 has, which is good. If only they have done that, Dawn of War 3 would have been an excellent, and the victory conditions of Dawn of War 1. If this was the case with Dawn of War 3, it would have been the best game to play. Of course, people would cry about balance. Well, it doesn't matter. They would make the game properly. It is well balanced. I mean, this isn't algebra. Just add 1.24 somewhere and you fix the game. Balance, no. So, if they have done this job. And also let me tell you that people actually don't cry about balance of the Dawn of War 1 mods because they are just well made, they do well what they are supposed to be doing. And that's it, that's what the players want. No one cares about that 0.034 change of the unit's movement speed that will balance the game. Stuff like that don't balance the game. It's just needless changes most of the time, just to excuse like some player who is a fancy pro player losing, and he tends to blame the balance, as if there are not many games others that he won. So those games that he won against others, the other players start blaming the balance as well, unless it's something that like instantly deletes units that touches, not hit them for a long time. Of course, if something hits something for a long time, it's gonna kill it. Unless it's something that instantly touches, and even on that, if it's a nuke, if it's a like super ability that just does this killing a unit, obviously it's gonna be this way. Unless it's something, a general type of weapon that does this, which doesn't exist in any game. There is no balancing issue. So if they have done this the job, as I said, the different damage types on this game into the abilities of Dawn of War 3, and the map design, and the resource design, and the victory objective of Dawn of War 1, we would have a perfect Dawn of War game. But they didn't. Well, that's it. Okay, this is the end of this replay. Thanks all for watching, and be well everybody, and see you in the next cast.